Hey guys, this is Baller24. I'm bringing you another Black Ops match, this time Team Deathmatch on Summit. And I'm just kind of goofing around this game, and it's one of the things I just love to do once I start getting frustrated, when I start getting kind of annoyed with the game and things start really getting on my nerves. I usually pull out a class like this and I kind of just goof around, run around Tomahawks and just rush like an absolute idiot. It makes me laugh, it's entertaining, it's funny, and I just couldn't... It's something that's just a stress reliever when I get annoyed with all the little things that can frustrate me in this game.
Our spy planes in the air.
Now before I start talking about what I want to talk about this video, I want to kind of say that if you've noticed a difference in the audio quality as far as my actual speech in my videos, it's because I don't have a professional mic. I'm kind of working my way up towards getting something similar to that. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying different things each time I do a commentary with the mics and everything that I have available to me to see what kind of works best. So if you've seen my previous videos and you've seen, or you've heard my sound quality, you've heard, you know, my speech, please let me know which one you like best. That way I can try to improve that specific version of it instead of trying all these different ones that you might not enjoy, that might not be as good. So for my topic, I actually wanted to talk about, I know everybody's doing their little Modern Warfare 3 wish list thing, and that's cool and all, but it really doesn't show what I really wanted to talk about, because everybody's doing their wish list, and with the big leak that was put out by, I believe it was Kotaku, where they pretty much gave all the information of the game, it's really hard to kind of say what you want in the game, what you don't want, because they released pretty much everything that you could possibly release about the game. No, sorry, I went off on a little tangent. That wasn't what I wanted to talk about. But what I did want to talk about is the rumors of new consoles either being developed or that are coming out fairly soon. And the two major ones are one's by Nintendo and another one by Microsoft. Now the one by Nintendo, I believe, is nicknamed Project Cafe, and I don't know too much about it. They haven't released too much about it. The only things that I do know is that they were talking about that it should, or that it's going to have a better processor than the Xbox and the PS3, which is amazing when you think of all the things those two systems can do. And this new one by Nintendo is supposed to have a better processor and be faster and everything than both of those two systems. And the other thing I know about the Project Cafe is about the controller itself. There was a rumor that the controller was supposed to have like a 6-inch touchscreen monitor on it as well as the controller. The 6-inch screen on a control seems kind of big, so maybe I got the number wrong, maybe I read it wrong, but that's what I've heard so far. Now the one that kind of really interests me out of, well actually no, they both really interest me, but the one that I'm kind of making more speculation on is the Xbox, because you know, it's a majority of what people play, majority of what people probably use, and I was just running some ideas through one of my friends the other day about what could they possibly include in a new game system that they don't already have. Now when you look at the systems now, the Xbox 360 and the PS3, they do pretty much everything for you except cook you dinner. And we're trying to run down ideas of, you know, what they could possibly have in the new Xbox that they don't already have. And a couple of ideas we came up with. One of them was like it might have some kind of voice recognition, which, you know, seems a little extreme, but I could see it happening. Like if you want to go to the dashboard, if you want to play a certain game, you could say, you know, go to dashboard, eject disk, play disk, things like that. I mean, I can see doing simple commands to that extent, but nothing, you know, too crazy, too extreme. But the voice control is definitely, or the voice recognition and voice control is something I could definitely see happening, just because
plane ready for deployment.
you know, it wouldn't be too much of a stretch. A lot of phones, a lot of different technologies have that ability now, so why not a game console? But some of the other things we came up with were really off the wall, random ideas that I highly doubt would be in it, but you never know. I mean, one of the ideas we came up with was, you know, maybe they'll have a built-in PVR, and I think that would have a very limited market though, because not everybody that plays Xbox wants to be able to record their games and post on YouTube and things like that, so it might be a pretty limited audience, and it would also probably add a lot to the price of the console too. I mean, it's something that would be really, really expensive just to add. And so this kind of put us in a position where we're trying to look back at the things they added for the last console and think about what they could possibly add for this. I mean, when you look at the last Xbox 360, when the 360 came out, they added, you know, high definition, they expanded Xbox Live and made it, and that's pretty much what brought about this massive online gaming thing, like what made it as big as it is. And then same with the PlayStation. When the PlayStation came out, or the PlayStation 3 over the PS2, what it had, I mean, it had, again, high definition online gaming, it expanded the online version, it had Blu-ray, full internet browser. So when you look at all these changes and all these things that they've added, what could they possibly add in on top of all of that? And I'd kind of be interested to see what ideas you guys have, because I mean, they could have some absolutely random things that might not even be important, but you know, I kind of want to see what your ideas are, what you might think. And so this is coming up to the end of my video. I ran out of time, but if you like the video, please let me know any suggestions you might be able to make. Follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/balla24. I post when I'm going to be online, so that way you can join me. Just send me a message if you want to join my session and play with me, and I'll be glad to add people to my party. So again, twitter.com/balla24. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time I post a video, and have a good day.